So I want to do a quick disclaimer. Like, this is what I personally did that works for me to lose weight and to maintain my weight. Other people don't have to agree with what I do. It works for me. It's just an option. Some people are different. This is just, I lost weight. So disclaimer, I'm not trying to encourage. Hey everyone, hey YouTube. So how is everybody doing today? Leave your response in the comments. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about my recent like weight loss fitness journey. I don't really want to call it like necessarily weight loss, but I did happen to lose weight because it really was supposed to be more of a weight maintenance type of journey, but I lost probably like I lost a few pounds or whatever. So yeah, for starters, let's start with our starting weight. So I started at 170, and actually that is the highest I've ever been in my life. I've always been a thick girl. I've always been thick. I've always been a thick girl. Even as a kid, I've always been like kind of on the thicker end. I thought my camera like flashed or something. Anyway, I always been very like athletic build too. Like most of my weight will accumulate like around my actually it's usually in my stomach, but like not my stomach. Usually like my lower body, but my stomach. It's just I don't know how to describe it. It's like I just get flabby because I just have a natural like muscular body. Does that make any sense? I probably sound so stupid, but whatever. So I started off at 170, and I started my workout journey on December 25th, 2020. So I literally, my Christmas gift to myself was to go to the gym, and that was my Christmas gift because I always said like, when I moved, because I just moved like in December, I'm gonna start going to the gym, right? So my first day, I only went once, just in the morning, and I did 20 minutes, I did like 25 minutes, I did 10 minutes, like a small, like a very light jog on the treadmill. Like it was very light. Like my body, when you're out of shape, it's like you can't do all that. Like I could not do what I do now then. Like I was getting so tired, I was breathing heavy, and I was just doing like a slight jog, a little bit of incline, and I did that. And then I did the exercise bike for like 7 minutes, and then I did the stair climber for another 7 minutes, and I didn't have any intensity at this point for like the first week, right? We're gonna start off talking about just my exercise regimen throughout, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about my diet. After that first week, I started to actually go to the gym twice a day because I had the time. So I would go in the morning and I would go at night. And I would just do the same workout, but I increased the intensity as I increased the incline of the treadmill, strength, the intensity of like the bike, and the intensity of the tread climber. I would make it about 7, but it depends on your treadmill. But I would increase the intensity on the bike and step climber to about 7 to 10, like because I would do 7 minutes on both. So for the first 3 minutes, I would have it at 7. And then I would increase it by 1 point for the next, for the rest of the, like each minute. So I would end up with maybe 10 or 11 once I'm done. So, I don't shock my body and just start off like with 10 intensity because I would get so tired so fast. For the treadmill, that one was a little bit difficult because that was like my hardest one because I've never been a runner. But, I would probably burn about 100 to 150 calories on the treadmill. I would go for 10 minutes, but the thing about it is I would run at like, I would do like 7 minutes of running, actual running, not jogging, like running. And I would do the rest 3 minutes, I would rest, and I would just walk, a fast walk, and that's what I would do, and I would have the incline, like moderate, not too high, but moderate. And that's what I pretty much have been doing with regards to exercise. That's pretty much my exercise routine. I haven't changed. I always do yoga. I try to do yoga at least like 3 times a week. just to make sure my muscles, like I'm trying to be more flexible. I want to get more flexible. So I'm trying to do more yoga and things of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much my exercise routine. Now we're going to get into the diet, because the diet is super important. That's honestly more important than your exercise. Well, actually, yeah, it's more important than your exercise. If you really my diet. This is actually not the first time in my life where I lost a lot of weight. Like when I was in high school, I lost like 15 pounds, like my senior year, like the summer of junior year to senior year, I lost like 15 pounds because I was doing very obviously dumb stuff. As I said before, I've always been thick. I've always been pretty chubby. I have a very good appetite. I like to eat. Yes, ma'am. So like, it's just how it's been my whole life. Like I lost about 15 pounds like my freshman year. Like it's probably not healthy, but I lost, this is not my first time losing like 10 pounds. This is not my first rodeo. So I kind of know. There would be certain things that I'm doing that are just obviously dumb. Like I would be eating a lot of sweets, or I would eat I would eat late at night. If I go out, I'm always eating something, you know? Pretty much what I did for this weight loss go around, this journey from December to March to now, what I did was I go out on the weekends. So when I go out on the weekends, my biggest fault is I always want to eat after the club. I always want to eat after the club. It's like something about it is like for me, it's like, it's just what I want to do. Like, so what I do is try not to eat. Just cut that out. Because that alcohol, first of all, speaking of alcohol, I stopped drinking chaser. Like all that sugary fruit juice and whatever, I don't drink that. Like I tried to limit it. Oh, that was my phone. Ooh, that my phone cut off. I tried to limit it. I don't want my camera. So sorry, my camera. Ugh, it did cut off. So pretty much I don't drink chaser because that's a lot of extra calories. But be careful if you don't like. So I try to limit my drinking. Period. Limit the alcohol. Period. But if you're gonna drink, it's kind of like bang for your buck. Because at the end of the day, the thing about weight loss and dieting is that it's all about calorie deficit. As in, you can eat whatever you want, but you have to be in a certain calorie range. But what I started to do around February, what I started to do was I started to do this diet called 1 meal a day. Okay? Some people may say that's not healthy. And guess what? Disclaimer. My diet routine, some people are going to say it's not healthy, it doesn't work for them, but this is what worked for me. So what I do is I'll eat one very large meal a day, like around 2 p.m. because I pretty much start my day around, I'm pretty much a late kind of like person. I start my day around really start my day as I get up out of bed around like noon. So after I go to the gym, whatever, take my shower, I'm not really up until like 2, right? So I'll eat like whatever I want to eat. If I want to eat a burger and fries, if I want to eat a burrito and a taco, like I'll eat like an appetizer and an entree. And I always drink water though. I try to always drink water because it's just good for you and good for your skin. Because in this 1 meal a day diet, it's like you can eat whatever you want, pretty much. I eat whatever I want, but just for that one meal. It's kind of like intermittent fasting a little bit, but yeah. Because I tried, like there was a point around like summer when I was trying to like regulate my weight a little bit because I started noticing I was getting bigger because I was eating too much, I was eating too good, always eating late at night, eating whatever I want, but I would go out and stuff because I was having too much fun. And what I would do is I tried to like go grocery shopping and cooking, and I was trying to like really just eat a lot of healthy foods, but it's like it wasn't filling. I was trying to do like the small meals, but it wasn't filling me up. And I never, like growing up, I have a big appetite. I just have a naturally big appetite. So it's like, I'd rather have one filling meal in the middle of my day. And like, that's it. It works for me. Like it's like a very large meal and it works for me. I just pretty much have all my calories right there. Now, you don't have to agree. I don't think it's healthy. I don't consider it healthy. It's probably not, but it worked for me. And if you are a kind of person where you have a big appetite, it's like these little tiny, tiny meals ain't working. I eat whatever I want. As in, if I want to eat a burger and fries, I can eat that, and I don't care because it fits my calories. It's kind of hard at night when you have like late night cravings, but I recommend to drink hot tea with honey, and that helps. And also, you can splurge on the weekend. You know, you can splurge, just not every night, but you can like splurge. I'll like eat whatever I want on Friday and Saturday. If I get hungry at night because I go out, I'll eat something after the club or whatever I do. It's like, but just not every day. But honestly, the big meal in the middle of my day actually lasts me I'm full all day until like about 2 a.m. But I'm full like all day. So that's what works for me. And that's pretty much the diet part. That's pretty much it. So I think I covered everything. Pretty simple, pretty crazy. I don't know. That's just what works for me. So thank you guys for watching, and all the people who've been commenting on my weight loss journey and, you know, asking what I do, my workout regimen. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Bye. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.